Hello, this is Candyson here, and today we have our update analysis for update 3.7 in Battles. So first off, we have the veteran cards. So each week, there's going to be a brand new card to unlock. On the first week, it has a very low way to unlock it, and after that, it ramps up a bunch. I'm not sure exactly how much that'll go up, but it will be a lot more from what is being said. And there's not much else to that besides the fact that you get more cards, so you might as well unlock it while it's easy to unlock. Next, we got bug fixes. Custom club rules pop-up will no longer appear at the end of the private match. I didn't really notice that, but I'll take that. Balance changes. When in card battle mode, when trashing a card, it is no longer possible for the next card to be the same as the one just trashed. So basically, if you trash a card, it won't be the next card. Trying to reduce some of the random, or some of that really bad RNG that people are getting with getting the same card over and over again, while still maintaining the fact that it is a random game mode. So I think that's a very fair change. I really like that. Tower boost attack speed has been decreased from 2 times to 1.8 times. I really like that. I think it's gonna open up for more strategies. I think in the long run. Maybe not right now, as people are not really adapting to it straight away. However, that is a huge hit to the Dart Monkey. That is a huge hit to the Dart Monkey. Like, I really have to say that, and stress that, I guess is the best way to say that, because it just makes Juggernaut super strong for round 13 especially. So now you're really going to have to Super Monkey Fan Club it, I feel. Or more often. Because that's going to be a big impact. I'm not sure how much once it actually is in play. Heli Pilot has a lot of changes. Pursuit will now automatically switch to it whenever you upgrade to it. That's a good change. I like that, because why would you buy Pursuit if you're not using it? Next you got the card is the same. It automatically targets to Pursuit if it has the upgrade. That's good. And the Apache is now 14,000. I forget what it was beforehand, but that tower, it's not that the tower was weak. It was just too expensive for what it was. And this is a good step in the right direction for it. However, I feel that lowering the upgrade price in the earlier upgrades in the Heli Pilot might actually be a better way to go, because it is a really bad tower apart from the Apache dart ship. To be completely honest, at least. Monkey Village, the MIB call to arms has been decreased to 20,000. I think that is a fair change. For now, I'm not sure if it's definitely not going to make it used in competitive play or most matches. That's going to be a late game tower still. But that 20,000, I want to say it was 24,000 before. That's a big price change. That allows you to get up a little bit earlier if you want to use it for like round 30 rushes maybe. But it's definitely not being used pre-round 30. At the same time though, since it's cheaper, I think you might actually be able to buy sell it a bit if you need to really maximize the effectiveness and be basically a permanent tower boost, I guess. And since that's the 2 times and not the 1.8 times as well. Balloon Chipper, triple barrel upgrade. I like that change. However, since that was decreased, I think by 1,500, that means that the 4th tier upgrade total cost is now $1,500 cheaper, which I don't like. I honestly think that to compensate, the ability should be raised by $1,500 to just be able to make sure it stays in the balanced state, because I felt that it was not overly strong in the current state. I mean, it was still stronger than everything else. However, I don't think it was broken necessarily for the round 22 rushes. I mean, I could be a little mistaken there, but I don't think it was super centralizing. I mean, I know everyone was using it in MCOTH and stuff, but I don't think it's as centralizing as people put it out to be. However, with the $1,500 cheaper price, I think that it will become centralizing again. Especially if you want to buy sell, that's $300 you're saving each time. So if you buy sell 4, 5, 6 times, you're saving yourself almost $2,000, and that adds up. Overclock decreased to 1,100 or 11,000. Not gonna make overclock useful. It's just that CTA is just such a better upgrade. I mean, engineer overclock is useless basically. Spike Factory cost decreased to 700. I like the change, however, that's not going to make it viable. Faster production down to 700. I like that also. and even faster production 1150. So those upgrades are cheaper, however, those upgrades are not going to be viable still. What I am interested to see how this turns out is how is it going to impact Spike Storm? Because I forget how much that actually lowered the price of each of them. However, that does seem to save you at least a few hundred or so. I'm not sure exactly, but getting up to that Spike Storm or that Moab Shutter Spikes earlier is actually going to be real impactful, I feel. I don't think it's going to be enough to send Spike Storm into the meta. However, niche picks, maybe. Every once in a while, I think that could be used effectively. And that's all there is to that. So, I guess rundown is, I think Bloon Chipper got overbuffed, and everything else is good changes. So, let me know what you think of the update. I mean, I haven't played the update yet. This is just my first thoughts, but I do this every update just to see how I feel the update and see how it goes. So, with that, post what y'all think in the comments, and hope y'all enjoyed, and see you on the next one.